Hello everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel, Restore Glory. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. The name of my YouTube channel is Restore Glory as well, and my Etsy shop is Restore Glory. So just want to put that out there. And if you haven't, if you're just stopping by, you just want to kind of hang out with me for a little bit and you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button so that whenever I upload videos, you'll be notified when I upload some videos. So thank you so much for stopping by. I am so excited about this haul. I actually had some retail therapy today. I actually was listening to Danny, the niche lady, the other day. She is amazing. Love you, Danny. She probably never looks at my YouTube videos, but because she's so super busy. But she is amazing. I totally love her in a very reseller sister way. And she's amazing. And she always has this wealth of information. So if you don't know Danny from the Niche Lady channel on YouTube, please check her out. She is amazing. The other day, I believe I was watching one of her videos, and she said she took her daughter. Her daughter had visited for a week, and she took her daughter back to the airport, I believe, to go back to wherever she needed to go back to. And she said, she was feeling kind of, a little sad, a little down, and she had to say goodbye to her daughter, because she was here for a whole week. So, of course, she's a mama. So, anyway, so she said, I need some retail therapy. I need to do something that's going to make me feel better. So I'm kind of sort of with you, Danny. I was feeling that type of way today. Not that anything was particularly going on. My children are actually out of the house, but I work from home every day. As most of you, some resellers just like me probably have a full-time job, and I am reselling part-time. And I love it. And my husband and I are actually planning on reselling full-time when we both retire in about 3 years. But yeah, so my full-time job keeps me busy from the time I start to the time I log off at night, and we're all still working from home virtually. So, yeah, I just feel so pent up and so, claustrophobic. I just got to get out of the house. I did have some packages that I needed to drop off at the post office. I did that. And of course I had to make a trip to my favorite thrift store as well as Goodwill. Second Avenue is by far my favorite. Although I will say in the last couple of weeks, the pickings have been slim. I don't know whether or not it's just because there's more resellers and they're getting in there before I can get in there in the evenings, but the pickings have been a little slim there in particular. I found some cool stuff, but not like I was finding 2 or 3 years ago. Honestly, it's a big difference. But I stopped by Goodwill as well, because Goodwill is literally right on the way from my house. It literally takes 5 minutes to get to Goodwill. So yeah, so that's what this haul is, a combination of 2 thrift stores. And again, I'm not sure exactly where they came from. I just really don't remember. But I'm going to stop rambling on. It's 2 minutes in. I'm going to stop rambling on. I'm just going to get right with it. Let's see. What should I start with? I think I'll start with this little baby, actually. So this is a tiki mug. I believe it's a tiki mug. And if you guys know, tell me different. It was 99 cents. I know that it's vintage because of that DW128. I have about 3 of these, and what I'm trying to do is hold on to these, different styles actually. I'm trying to hold on to them so I can at least get a set of 6. I sold a set of 6 like a while ago. As a matter of fact, at Second Avenue, I lucked out like maybe 2 years ago. There was a set of 6 vintage tiki mugs, including the Fu Manchu one. And I think I paid like $4.99 for a set of 6. It was like amazing. And I sold those baby for a good profit. I think I sold them for about 50 bucks. So what I'm going to do with these tiki mugs as I collect them, I'm just going to hold on to them until I get a set of 6. This one I thought was so interesting and so cool. And I only paid 99 cents for him. So I do know that I have another one in there. I didn't pull that one out, but I do have another one as well. So that was was a pretty cool find. The next thing I wanted to show you are these awesome mid-century modern acrylic lucite acrylic coasters. And they have this beautiful, let me just show you one. It's a set of 6. Let me just show you one of them. The color is amazing. Do you guys see that? This beautiful honey amber colored lucite, and it has this fabric coil in the middle. And I remember I did look this, I paid $2.99 for a set of 6, or maybe $3.99. And when I looked this up, it came up on WorthPoint, and it sold for $27, I think, about $27 for a set of, now that I don't remember how much it was in this set, but it was about $27. And so I know that this mid-century modern look and this amber color along with this kind of avocado green color is very, very hot and very popular. I totally dig it. I would totally put it in my home decor. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm glad that was a good find. I totally love that. The next item I'm going to show you, I don't think has a lot of value. I liked it really just because of the colors and the paint. I only paid $2.99 for it, but I'll just show you this beautiful ginger clay jar, I believe. And just look at the graphics on this baby. Isn't it beautiful? Like, so pretty. I love it. It could actually go in any, it can go in a boho. It can go into even a, what am I trying to say? Like a sea life, ocean type decor. And it's completely, it is pottery. That's the lid. No chips or no cracks. Here's the lid. Very pretty. And it does have a mark on the bottom. Let me just take this baby off. It says, I can't read the name, but it is 2017. I think you guys can see that. It is signed. This is probably just a hobbyist piece, but it is in excellent shape. It could have come from like Home Goods or someplace like that, but I totally love it. And I figure for $2.99, I can probably get about $20, $25 for it. So it should be, this should be a good pick. But I absolutely love that. Totally love that. The next item I'm going to show you, let me show you these mugs first. So I found a set of mugs. I'll just show you two of them. These are in excellent condition. No, that I could tell, no visible chips or cracks or utensil marks in them. Yeah, but I'll just show them to you. Now, I have been trying my best not to pick up mugs, but when they have an overall theme, I said, you know, why not? You know, these say Black Royalty, 1988 Blacks Factor. Now, here's the deal. When I tried to look these babies up, do you guys see that? When I tried to look that name up, nothing came up. On the bottom, it just says Made in China. But they are super heavy, they almost feel like restaurant wear type mugs. But they have playing cards on them. All of them have playing cards on them. But when I tried to look up Blacks Royalty, trademark 1988 Blacks Factor, nothing came up. So I didn't spend a lot of time. I may have to dig a little bit deeper, but these were $99 cents a piece. So for a set of 4, I paid $4. I didn't think that was a bad investment. I know that people who have who are into playing cards, and like my brother said his basement up one time that it was like a kind of like a little billiards game room, if you will. That's what I'm trying to say, game room. That people might kind of sort of dig these, to have them as have them in their on their bar, or have them as a part of their game room. So I thought these were super cool, and just found those again for 99 cents. Now, prior to this week, I found a set of 4 like little salad plates, I believe. And these are Godinger. Let me show you. I paid $4.99 for a set of 4. And I'm sure that most of you guys know the Godinger company brand. And these are just little, probably 8-inch size salad plates. And they have all the playing cards on it. Here's the heart, which would be perfect for Valentine's Day, just alone by itself, huh? It has the heart, the ace of spades, the diamond, and the club, right? Isn't that a club? Yeah, that's the club. So I thought that was pretty cool. For $4.99 for a set of 4. They look like they're in excellent condition. No chips, no cracks. And what I might end up doing, I have a set of vintage acrylic tumblers that have glasses on, have playing cards on them. So what I might do, just to sell these, I may sell those, because it's a set of 4. Actually, I have more than 4. It's actually 8. But I can sell 4 with these plates and then sell the other 4 separately. But they are so cool, and they are vintage too. So I thought that was a pretty good find. All right, so the next item I'm going to show you, look, my pillows just fell. The next item I'm going to show you, I totally love this brand. I actually have maybe 2 in my arsenal right now. That one, do I have them listed? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to list this now, even though it's really not the season for it. But this is Anna Lee. If you guys know Anna Lee, you know that Anna Lee is extremely, extremely collectible. Or highly collectible, that is. I won't be dramatic about it, but it is collectible. People love the Anna Lee doll. This one is the 10-inch Moonlight Witch. And she is in excellent condition. I always recognize Anna Lee just because of the beautiful painting on her dolls. And this one will even though it's nowhere near Halloween right now, I'm probably going to definitely list this one right now. I only paid $2.99 for it. The original tag on this Moonlight Witch says $38. This is a 2009 Annalie doll. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to list it probably because it's in excellent condition. Her coat is imperfect. Her broom is perfect. What is this thing? A cauldron? It's called a cauldron, right? Her cauldron is perfect. She has no, sorry guys, she has no flaws that I could see. Even her hat is perfect. So I'm really, really, really excited about getting her listed for the Halloween season. I just think she's in perfect, perfect condition. So I am really excited about that. Again, only $2.99, and her original tag is on it for $38. So I totally think she is adorable, and somebody will easily, I hope, someone will want to pick this up and add it to their holiday decor. All right, so that's that. I have some pillows down there. I'll show you guys that in a minute. All right, so this next item, I don't even know what I was thinking. At first, I thought it was an owl, but it's not an owl. Is it an owl? Yeah, that's an owl. Okay, sorry. All right, so let me show you the first one. This is probably about, I don't know, 10 by 10. This beautiful, I want to call it crewel stitched framed owl. Is that an owl? Oh my God, why am I blanking? I think it's an owl. It is an owl, Donna, stop. All right, so it's in this beautiful rustic looking frame. On the back, I don't think it's vintage. It just says customer framed at the frame factory. Now it could be, it could be that whoever did this, they just had it framed. As a matter of fact, that's probably what they did because it says customer framed at the frame factory. So I'm assuming that this is handmade and that someone just had it framed because it looks so kind of sort of handmade and vintagey. So, but anyway, isn't it so cute? Just like adorable. But wait, there's another one. So the next one that came along with this, again, a set of 2 for $5.99. As you can see my little tag, I'm gonna take it off. This one is now I know this is a raccoon, right? That's a raccoon. I don't know my animals, sorry. Except for cats and dogs. I am 100% sure that's a raccoon, but look at the detail. Look at the tail and look at his eyes, and he's kind of fuzzy. I think that is absolutely beautiful. If someone did it, I'm almost tempted to kind of sort of take this back off so I can see, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I have a set of 2 of these, which I think are stunningly beautiful. Will go into any type of vintage retro home decor. And I'm hoping that I can probably get about $35 for 2 of these, at least $35, $40 for 2 of these. I know that probably maybe a little bit high. I'm going to try to see if I can find any comparables or anything like that. Crewel art is very, people like it. And I think these 2 in particular are highly desirable just because of the subject. I mean, good grief, he's so cute. And it's rustic, and the frames are rustic. So I think these will do well. I got to do a little bit more research on that and see how much I could list those for. Let's see. The next item I'll just show you because this was absolutely an impulse buy. It was an impulse buy. It was half off. I'm not even going to tell you the price. Well, I'll tell you the price. It was $14.99 and it was half off. And so half that would have been like around $7 something, which is completely fine. It's just beautiful. It is beautiful. A beautiful, I'm going to call it lidded trinket box from Wedgwood. It's Wedgwood Hathaway Rose pattern. And so what I ended up doing is picking it up because it was pretty. And I actually, when I first looked at it, I thought it was Port Marion, but it's not. And just the design just called me. I totally loved it. I know that I overpaid. When I looked the lidded trinket boxes up, they didn't go for much. I think they probably went for about $10. So what I might end up doing is just keeping this and putting it on my dresser because I totally love it. So I think I'm just going to keep it for myself because I do love the pattern. I really, really do love that pattern. All right, so that's that. Now, the next item I'm going to show you, I got to tell you a little bit story about this item that I'll show you. I love Port Marion. I love Port Marion Botanic Garden. I've been collecting it now for the last couple of years. I have sold plenty of Port Marion pieces, And I actually am thinking about doing a haul that's specifically all of the items that I have in my inventory that are Port Marion related. I have a ton of, not a ton, but I have plates, I have dishes, I have creamers, I have pitchers, I have salad utensils. I have some really cool Port Marion stuff, and I totally love it. I do know that Port Marion does sell. I know that it is collectible. People love it. You can sell it all year round for sure. I just think that Port Marion goes better with a spring or a summer decor, but you know, you could absolutely use it all year round. So this piece is no exception. This is a Port Marion, I want to call it a lasagna, a deep dish lasagna plate. It is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Here's the sides. Totally love it. Doesn't that look yummy? I don't even know what it says, the late Duke cherry. I think that's probably the type of cherry. It's called the late Duke cherry, right? And this particular Port Marion collection is not the Botanic Garden. It's called the Pomona collection. And as you can see, I paid $8.99 for it. But let me tell you what I found out. When I looked this up, this thing is in excellent condition. I don't see any utensil marks. It looked like if it was used, it looked like it was barely used. You guys can see that. No utensil marks, no chips, no cracks that I could visibly see with my naked eye. But this recently sold online, I want to say probably around the Christmas time, for about $60. Right? Some dishes, deep dishes, can go even a little bit more than that. So that's the reason why I'm excited about it. Even though I paid $8.99 for this, I am 100% sure that I can get this baby listed, and I'm going to ask $60 for it and see what I get. Now, of course, it's going to be a beast to ship, but no worries. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of no bubbles, no bubble wrap. I can bubble wrap this thing and secure it and make sure that it arrives safely to its destination. So anyway, I think I'll do good on this. I really don't think I'll have a problem with selling Port Marion. Like I said, I've had a ton of Port Marion that I've sold in the past, and it definitely does do very well. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So sorry. I didn't realize I had that on an angle. All right, sorry about the rusting of the plastic. I should have taken this out. All right, so the next things I'm going to show you are just adorably cute. They are a set of coasters. I don't know why I can't get rid of coasters or get... sorry for all the noise. I just seem to keep picking up coasters. Okay, that should have been out. All right, so I don't see the price tag on these babies, so I don't remember how much I paid for them. But they were in one of the baggies along the walls. If you guys have gone to the thrift store, you know that they have the bags, and I really do take my time. I have a certain way that I go up and down the aisles, and then the baggie wall is what I call it, is the last wall that I'll do, and before I do another sweep around. And honestly, every now and then you can find some amazing stuff. So I just take my time and just go up and down, and this is no exception. So I found these. It is a set of 6. They are Frank Mars 1972. They're called Moppets. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these, but they're called Moppets. I think they are adorable. I looked them up, and they do really well. I can't remember. I think I even saw one that was like $11. I may not be remembering that correctly, but it could have been a set of 2. But I have a set of 6 of these, and they are all different. So, but they're called Frank Mars. They're labeled Frank Mar, M-A-R, 1972 Moppets. So I'll show that up to you real close. So I'll just show all of these to you. Look at that cute, adorable little fella. Isn't he amazing with his cute little dog? And then she's adorable. She just looks like a Wendy to me. I don't know why. She looks like a Wendy. But anyway, that's that. And then let me just show her. She just looks like she's right out of the 60s and 70s, doesn't she? She's adorable. And then we have this little, oh, he's so cute. Can't we talk this over? Yeah, I forgot most of these they say things too. So he says, can we talk this over? I won't go back. But she says, be nice to me. I've had a hard day. Good grief. I can relate to that, sister. Be nice to me. I've had a hard day. I can absolutely relate to it. Just be nice anyway. How about that? Like that one. This one says, tennis anyone? So adorable. And then this one says, thinking of you. Isn't that perfect for Valentine's Day, I think? So I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to, and they are in great condition, like really no scratches, no utensil marks. I think these things were barely used. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to parse these out, but I just think they are adorable, and I think that they will sell. And I would probably market them as either trinket dishes or coasters. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to market them, but we shall see. All right, this is the item that was making all that noise. So I have sold this before, this pattern before. This particular dish was only $1.99, but I have some cups and I have some plates that I have sold, and this is going to be no exception. I'm 100% sure I'll be able to sell this beautiful ruby red. I am not remembering this pattern, guys. I'm not remembering it, but I know I've sold it. But it is stunningly beautiful. It's probably about 8 or 9 inches diameter. But to me, depending on how you look at it, it kind of sort of has a little bit of orange in it too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but sometimes when I look at this, it looks like it has a little bit of orange in it too, like it could be a hint of amberina. I'm not really sure, but I believe that the ruby red is definitely more pronounced than anything that could be amberina. But this is beautiful, and it's just the one for $1.99. I am so sure I'll be able to sell this one. No chips, no cracks, no utensil marks on that one. All right. The next item I'm going to show you is it is a Robinson Ransbottom pottery. I'm calling it a pie plate. Roseville, Ohio. Let me just show you the back of it. Robinson Ransbottom. All right. And it is a pie dish. And it has this crown on it that says USA. So I have sold Robinson. Yes, I have absolutely sold Robinson Ransbottom crocks and bowls for sure. That's been a good seller for me. So I picked this up. This was no exception. I think I paid $3.99 for this. And it's a pie plate. And I know that Robinson Ransbottom is definitely collectible. People love it. What I am unsure of, guys, and please leave me a comment. Do you see this inside? I don't know if that's crazing. Was it made that way? I'm not really sure. I have to look this up and see. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look that way, I guess. Because on one hand, it looks like it might be crazing. And then on the other hand, it looks like it just was made that way. Not really sure. But nonetheless, what I might do is probably put it on a pottery group on Facebook and see if I can get some help. But if you guys know anything about this look or whatever, is this something I should be concerned about? And certainly want to note it if I do decide to list it. But Robinson Ransbottom is a item that I have sold in the past, and like I said, I only paid $3.99 for it, I think. So I'm pretty sure I can do well with this. I can probably sell it for about $25, I think. So this one should be fine. If there isn't anything major going on with that, looks like crazy. All right, so the next item I'm going to show you. So I think, hold on a second, not this one. Okay, so why am I showing you these? Right. So guys, I think these are Flow Blue plates. And the only reason why I know about these is because of the crazy lamp lady, Jocelyn, who I love as well. She is amazing. My goodness. I just want to go and sit in her shop. But anyway, I believe these are Flow Blue plates. They're probably about 10 inches, 10-inch diameter. On the back, it says Poppy KWP England. Let's see if I can put that up so you guys can see that. Poppy KWP England. But where I am concerned, thought I felt a chip. Yep, there's a little small chip on this one. So this one, I just remembered that this one had a chip on it. These plates were $1 and looks like $1.91 a piece. But are these Flow Blue? I think they are. And does that chip cause an issue? Probably. It probably does. And then if I'm looking at this correctly, this looks like it has some crazing. Can you guys see that? It looks like it's crazing. I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue or not, but oh my goodness, I got to do some research. But they are so pretty. If you have a blue and white themed home, wouldn't they just be pretty? Even if you don't use them as, you know, to eat on, you can have them up in your house for display. So even with, that's the reason why I'm thinking about selling the one, even with the chip, because you can probably touch it up a little bit with some blue paint, and you probably won't even notice it. And you could just use them as display, right? So, so I'm gonna do a little bit more research on these babies and see what I can find about those and how much they go for, and if I could sell them. All right. So this next item, this was again an impulse buy, but I had to because it was a nativity set. So here's the creche. I guess that's what you call it, the creche, right? And it does have a light. I haven't tried it out yet, but there is a battery part that I guess turns on, and probably that light in the front comes. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a light right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a light right there. And so yeah, so it was actually, looks like it had never been used. So it's this a beautiful manger creche, I guess that's what you call it. And this is heavy ceramic too. There's no maker's name. I tried to look through it and make sure I didn't miss anything, but there's no maker's name on it. And it came in the thrift store just like this. I'm not going to take the pieces out because they are very, very delicate. But it came like this. Be careful with this one. Yeah, it came just in this little styrofoam with all the pieces. There is the, it looks like there's definitely Mary and Joseph and the three wise men and an angel. And of course the baby Jesus. So they look like they're in good quality. Like, I don't know the name, but they are absolutely beautiful. I can tell by the painting and just how they feel. They don't feel like not cheap. They don't feel cheap to me. I don't want to pull all of them out. Hold on a second. I'll just show you Mary. But she is beautiful. I love, love, love her. No marks on the bottom at all. My goodness. This is actually pretty good. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? I don't know if that's showing up or not, if it's blurring out. I'm not really sure. But anyway, look at the back. Like, look at the detail on that. That's like really pretty. And, sorry. So that's that. And then, I really didn't have any intention of taking all of these out. It's so tiny. This is the baby Jesus. He is super duper tiny. But yeah, I think all of the pieces are here. At first I thought something was missing at the top, but I think like right in here, I thought something was missing. But all of the main people are here. There's the Mary and Joseph. I see the three wise men, and there's even an angel blowing her horn. So, and they're all probably about, if I had to guess, maybe about 4 inches tall, if I had to guess, with the exception of baby Jesus. So yeah, these might be something. I really wish they were marked. There's no marks on them at all. But yeah, I totally had to pick that up. I paid $9.99 for the entire set. And I'm pretty sure I can do okay with that for Christmas. The next item I'm going to show you is this new in box Wonder Art Latch Hook Kit. And this I only paid $2.99, but look at the subject. Boy, do we all need rainbows and hearts and a big sunshiny smiley face. New in box, never been opened, Wonder Art. Paid $2.99 for this baby. I think this one would do well. It says the finished product is 12 by 12. And I'm not sure exactly what they're calling it. This looks like it's 2012, so it's not super duper old. But yeah, I just think the subject matter is so sunshiny and beautiful. So I think I'll do well with that. I'm not concerned about that. I'm pretty sure I'll do well with that. Now, this next item, I have this and 2 other items. I saved the best for last, but anyway, you'll see. This next 2 items I will show you only because I figured I could absolutely use these. I know it probably is crazy that I picked them up, but once you see the subject, you'll see why. So look at this. These are all Lily. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Put it that way. Here, there we go. These are all Lily Pulitzer paper bags. And the handles of these are cloth. So these aren't cheap bags at all. I mean, they're not super duper expensive, but they are not cheap either. So I paid for, let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. I paid, $3.99 for a set of 7. And they are good size. These have got to be at least 10 by, what, 9, I guess. Really beautiful Lily Pulitzer bags. So cute. I love the colors. I love the pink. So I figured that I would get them and maybe wrap some special items up in them. And if not, I can, what I would do, I'm a big crafter. So I have some, I was thinking about making, just making something out of these, you know. I just totally love these. And I just think they're so amazingly cute. And they're Lily. I may even sell them. I have to look them up and see. Maybe people, somebody would love. They're doing a party, would love to have Lily Pulitzer pinks and greens. We shall see. What does it say on the tag? It says, 40% recyclable. So that's even better. Yeah. But I thought those was cute. But wait, not only did I get those, but I got these humongous shopping bags. Humongous. These things are huge. Look at these. They are huge. And I got, let's see, of these I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And I think I paid $4.99 for these. Yep, $4.99 for these. But look how big they are. Hold on a second. Get that all together. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Look how big these things are. They are absolutely beautiful. And they can, you know, you can put anything down in here. Yeah, these are definitely Lily Pulitzer bags. So either they came from the Lily Pulitzer store. I'm not really sure, but I know that there are Lily Pulitzer fans out there. So they may want to keep these or have one of these as a keepsake. I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody's having a party and they need 7 Lily Pulitzer bags that have these colors. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to have to do some research on these and see exactly what. If they don't go for anything, I'm certainly going to keep them in my collection because I'm a big crafter and they will not, absolutely not go to waste. All right, sorry guys, I just need to turn around to make sure I got everything. I think I do. I think I do. All right, so this next item, I've actually had, this is actually not a new haul. I've actually had this in my stash for a good little while. And I am just now going to list this, right? But I wanted to show you because I paid $4.99 for this baby. It is a hanging lamp. What do I call it? Yeah, what do you call this thing? Yeah, hanging lamp. Yep. And it's made out of this kind of sort of, I'm not sure, it's not plastic. I think it's some type of metal. But it's definitely not plastic, right? I'm going to call it mid-century modern. Here's the chain. It's for the chain is, I'm going to have to measure this baby, but I think it's vintage. The cord on it is like this avocado green looking color, I guess, but so cool. This has got to be at least 30-inch round or 35 or 35-inch round lamp that someone is going to love in their vintage retro home decor. So again, I thought a great price of $4.99, and I'm absolutely going to get this listed. I have a Raya rug or a Raya tight rug. It's like a shag rug. I found it at a flea market, oh my goodness, a couple of months ago. And that thing is so stunningly beautiful. I paid $95 for it. And so what I had thought about doing, I'm thinking about doing these vignettes when I start selling stuff and putting them on Instagram like that. I would have this lamp and have that shag rug and a couple of kind of, you know, cool and groovy vases around. But you know, who has the time? I just don't have the time. I have great ideas, but I just don't have the time. But it's like things like this, I think, when you photograph them or you put them in for Instagram, you know, people can kind of visualize how to use it in their home. So, Anyway, so that's that. I think I paid a good price for that. I'm just now getting around to showing that, baby. All right. So that's that. So let me just grab this. All right. So, okay. So where do I begin? Okay. So as I told you, I had to run today. I had to run some errands today. Did that. Went to my thrift store for some retail therapy. Got some pretty nice items, I believe. Some really cool items to list and hopefully sell. And so I decided to stop by Goodwill last, right? And sometimes this particular Goodwill, particularly over the last, oh my goodness, it's been really super hit or miss, honestly. And I have gone in there over the last couple of weeks, and it has, even before the Christmas holiday, there was some slim pickings. It really was, you had to really hunt and peck to try to find some items in this particular Goodwill. And it's absolutely, I know you guys have heard me say this before, it is literally hit or miss. You just never know. Sometimes I can go in there and I pick up nothing, like absolutely nothing. And then there are times like today when I picked up a couple of things. And so here you go. But anyway, as I said, I have a certain way in how I travel the stores, travel the aisles, that is. And so what I try to do is go the way that I normally go, and then go one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything, or maybe somebody put something down and they didn't want it or whatever. So this particular item was on the bottom shelf on one of the cap ends, or one of the end caps, that is. And when I first saw it, I didn't know what it was. But then as I was looking close, I was like, wait a minute, that's an ice bucket. And so I picked it up, saw the price was $9.99, but I knew I had to have it. So let me just stop talking and I'm going to show you. Look at this. This thing is heavy. I'm not even going to be able to hold it up long, but it is I'm going to call it acrylic, lucite, or whatever. This thing is like really super heavy. Anyway, here's the inside. I'll try to show you guys that. That's the inside. There are no chips, cracks. Again, this looks like it's been barely used. There's no chips, there's no cracks. How can it, I mean, there could be an acrylic, I suppose. But this handle is this very, I'm going to call it a, you know, like even with the real, when you pick up ice, what do you call this thing? I forgot this type of design. Anyway, this is sturdy, it's not cheap, and it's in great condition. And I paid $9.99 for it. Again, super heavy, so I'm going to put that baby down. So let me tell you what I found out. What I found out, and I really do hope that I am absolutely right about this. I am hoping that I am right about this. Well, I do have one more thing to show you. So when I did some research, I typed in like ice cube, ice bucket, or ice bucket that looks like ice cube, right? And there were a ton of items that came up that were lucite and acrylic. But then I dug a little bit deeper and found this on WorthPoint. And it's some of them are signed, and I cannot remember the name of the artist. They told the one that I saw on WorthPoint said that it was signed in the lid, on the inner lid, but I didn't see it. It didn't look like I saw a signature. Could be. I have to go back and look further. But in 2017, this sold for $189. And then that was in 2017. A very similar, almost identical ice bucket. The dimensions match. The only thing is I could not find a signature on this one. So maybe at $189, that's the reason why that sold, because it was signed. I'm not really sure. However, fast forward, when I went to eBay, I saw one that didn't have this handle on it, and it recently sold. I want to say it sold like the early part of January for about $95. The other two that are like this that are listed, one is listed for $379, and the other one is listed for $500. Not sold, but that's what they're listed for. So the one that was listed for $95, again, did not have this metal, oops, sorry about that, did not have this. All it had was just the lid and the bucket, right? And I'm not sure exactly what else it was missing, but it absolutely did not have this. And it sold in the early part of January for about $95. So I'm hoping, if I'm looking at this correctly and looking that it appears to me to be in excellent, excellent, excellent condition. Yeah, I think I'll do well. I really think I'll do well. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper and see how much, if I'm researching it right. And I'm hoping to at least list it for, so if one is listed for $379 and the other one is listed for $500, I want to look and see what makes those. Maybe they're signed. I'm not really sure. But I think that I can probably list mine for maybe $300, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's cool enough that it may be some people that may be interested in an ice bucket that looks like an ice cube. And we'll see where it goes. I think I might do well with that, actually. I really do. So I am so excited I picked that up. Now, let me just bend down for one quick second because I have two things I'm going to show you, and then I will be done. So bear with me. Okay, so these two are my final items. I believe these are brand new. I believe they are, so I'm not going to take them out of the package, but they're beautiful. Look at these. They are some fall-inspired cushions. Here's this one, and here's the other one. I got a set of two of them for $3.99 a piece. So for what? $8, yes. I'm thinking that these will do well. Again, they don't look like they have ever been used. If I'm looking at these things as carefully as I think I am, they have a bunch of pumpkins on it. So definitely something that's probably more geared toward the fall decor. But if you love pumpkins, I suppose you can have them all year round. But I think they're beautiful. Probably about 18 by 18 if I had to guess. The size. So a very good size. You know, nice and cushiony. They don't feel inexpensive. They look like they are. There is a tag on them that says Harvest Chair Pad Multicolor. Actually, they're 15 by 15. Sorry about that. And it says it's made in China. So I may do a little bit of research on these and see if I can find out where they came from. But in any event, I'm still going to sell this. I'm thinking I can probably get about $25 to $30 for these. We'll see. We'll definitely see what I can do for those. But I think that is it. I think that is all that's in my haul for today. I'm actually kind of excited about that ice bucket. I can't even pretend that I'm not. I think that ice bucket is going to be something. So right now I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to stop rambling on and on. I'm going to clean all of this up. I'm going to have me a nice dinner and a nice cup of tea and call it a day. I think that's going to be my day for the day. It's relatively early too. So yes, I got this done under an hour, which is great. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I appreciate all of you who are subscribed to my channel. I hope you like my content. If there's anything that I can do to improve the hauls or improve how I show you content, please do let me know. I am really hoping to grow my channel. I do have aspirations of putting out content, more and more content, but again, with my, no excuse, you know, with my full-time job, it's so hard. I have so many great ideas and some of the content I want to put out. The Port Marion haul that I want to do, I'm definitely thinking I'm going to do that. And then I also have this other idea to do this haul that's called Who Knew? And essentially, it's just me saying, who knew this was expensive, right? Like, who knew about acrylic? I didn't know about acrylic and how popular it was. I have put aside a couple of items that I have in my other bedroom, and it's just some items that I haven't listed yet, but I thought they were so unique enough that I wanted to share them with you, because some of these things, I looked them up and they go for good money. You would have never known that these things can go for good money. So I do want to do that type of video as well. So my Port Marion video, and then all this video that I'm calling Who Knew, I am actually thinking about doing that one fairly soon, so I can at least start getting some content out that I think will be interesting to those of you who visit my channel. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. Smooches.